Hello friends, I am Dr. Sudhansh Sharma from School of Computer and Information Sciences, Indira Gandhi National Open University, and today I am going to present the part 2 of Web Technologies 2, Web Applications 2, which is the last unit of your course. And in our past session we had already discussed about that what is the difference between internet and World Wide Web, how Web 1.0 differs from Web 2.0 and Web 3.0, and we focused on Web 2.0 and the applications which are being developed under Web 2.0. And in our earlier session we had already discussed about the educational applications wherein Web 2.0 plays a significant role. Now in today's session we are going to discuss about the collaborative environments, wherein we are going to understand how Web 2.0 is going to help us in delivering the collaborative environment, and we are also going to introduce the social networking and what are the tools and applications available day in and day out for social networking. Apart from this, finally we are going to discuss about the concept of the blogging. So the objectives of today's session are that we are going to explain the use of wiki and understand the collaboration on the net. After that we are going to take step to do social networking, and finally we are going to conclude the session with the blogging. So we learned that Web 1.0 is static and informed information focused only, but Web 2.0 is quite dynamic and interactive and social media driven. Apart from this, Web 3.0, which is highly blockchain driven and decentralized approach for World Wide Web technologies. Now, n number of technologies are being available nowadays, be it programming languages from ASP.NET to PHP, Java, Adobe, Ruby, Rails, Ajax. We had all discussed in our earlier session. They are significantly contributing towards the development of different versions of World Wide Web. But the World Wide Web is explicitly contributing towards the social networking, online education, and engaging the users, and n number of tools are being available to facilitate the environment of Web 2.0. And at present, because of the globalization, there is a significant need of collaborative systems, because the resources are distributed across the globe, and in order to utilize the resources in an effective manner we need to get a connect, and in order to have a connect we need to have the communication, and apart from this we need to share the ideas. So there are n number of internet tools which are significantly contributing towards the sharing of the ideas and communication. So it is the globalization which actually relates to the need for collaboration and facilitate the collaborative system. So what do we mean by collaboration? Is actually it is defined as an act or process of working together on a project or some intellectual activity, and it is important because that we need to optimize the utilization of the resources. Many a times a significant amount of financial and human resource investments are required in some of the projects, and they cannot be done repeatedly across the different locations. So it is very much required that we need to utilize the resources from different part of the globe. So to have a connect we need to have a collaborative environment. That means generally into the situations whereas like environmental sciences or high energy physics, likewise when we had identified the God particle from the sun lab, we actually collaboratively different companies worked on that project, and it is because of that collaborative environment we are going to utilize and optimize the resources in a particular manner. So environmental sciences, physical sciences, and wherein the resource utilization is to be optimized, we need to work with a collaborative environment. So the collaborative environment, the essence is actually involves the scientific exploration to address the global issues, to establish the communication and share the ideas. And for all these things the tools of internet are readily available. So whenever the scientific research is going on, a huge infrastructure is available at one place, and we are going to the lab experiments are going on, and we are collecting the data, and at some other place we are having high-end processors, and those processors are processing the data, and after processing the data the results are being analyzed. So it is a collaborative effort. So they are going to address some collaborative issues, be it some say satellite trajectories are to be addressed, or there are many global issues which are generally catered by a collaborative environment. So there are worldwide challenges, likewise say environmental issues or pollution, or they can be addressed through the collaboration and communication. So this is the essence of the collaborative environment. And so far as your course is concerned, some of the tools which are being addressed for the collaborative environment are MediaWiki, Zoho, volunteer computing, and Google Docs. But nowadays mostly people are concentrating on Google Docs and Wikipedia. These are two prominent resources which are assuring the concept of collaboration. And so far as the brief comparison in between the tools MediaWiki, Zoho, volunteer computing, and Google Docs, it is being identified on the parameters of editing, sharing, and management that Google Docs is actually more versatile in comparison to MediaWiki, Zoho, and volunteer computing. Many things are not available in rest of the three, that is MediaWiki, Zoho, and volunteer computing. So nowadays the Google Docs, people are sharing their thoughts, they are working in a collaborative environment, developing documents, doing analysis, all those things they are being using Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Presentation. Many collaborative tools are being available on the platform of the Google. Now the next important tool is Wikipedia. The wiki development and usage are having different phases, and you need to know that Ward Cunningham creates this first wiki software, WikiWeb, and the idea was to collaborate the knowledge and resources. And the wikis are prominently used to facilitate the knowledge and enhance the websites, and these are being employed for managing and organizing the knowledge. So Wikipedia is a prominent example through which in fact you can say that it is a collaborative encyclopedia, wherein the different experts are contributing and they are sharing their knowledge with the help of a proper platform, and as a result of which the students are able to student means those who want to learn about the subject. So they are in the collaborative environment. You can share your ideas, you can expect the comments, feedbacks, and all those things, and accordingly they are being incorporated into the system. So the core features of the Wikipedia is that it provides the open editing part. That means it allows all registered users to modify and create the pages. Apart from this, the content is easy to link with. That means it facilitates the creation of meaningful connections between the pages. Whatever one writer has done and what other writer has done, they can be easily connected, and the discussion and the history forum is quite excellent in the case of the Wikipedia, and it supports the discussion and track the document changes. Wherever some amendments, some changes are being done, they can be easily tracked with the help of the wiki software. Now the next important component which is facilitated by Web 2.0 is your social networking. Day in and day out we are using the different softwares, be it Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or WhatsApp, or so on and so forth, to have a proper connectedness among the community. So social networking is the next important concept which is being facilitated by Web 2.0, and it is a network of individuals which has some sort of interdependence on each other. Likewise, interdependence may be in the form of the friendship or kinship, or say some common cause, or so on. So that means they opened a new way to exchange your ideas, to have a collaborative environment, and you can share your knowledge and information. You need not to say that at the time of the Corona, when COVID-19 was there, we used the social networking sites where teachers had delivered their lectures through Facebook online, and they shared their notes, and discussions were made through WhatsApp and all those things. So social medias and networking sites are quite comfortable in delivering such type of content. So far as the structure of the social network is concerned, firstly we need to have a core networking. We need to have some common understanding, be it a friendship or be it a, say it a colleague, say the organizational part. So there should be a core network of the individuals, and there should be an interdependence. That means the relation or the binding in between the individuals, be it on the basis of some common cause or so. So that means there should be a type of relationship. And there are social networking services, as I already said, that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp and all those things, you can create your own group on the basis of, say, your requirements. You want your family group, you want your organization group, you want your say for job and anything you want to have, you can customize your group according to that. You can incorporate your member into that group. That means you are based on the intent of that group, you are going to have the discussion in that group. So the interrelationship can be on the basis of the friendship or kinship or work behavior or whatever. So that means the structure and the services which are being provided by the social networking services are, that means they're primarily focusing on the interdependence, and based on your interdependence you can utilize any of the social networking service as listed over here: WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, X or whatever. So there is an impact of social networking services, and you can use the social networking services for the creation of the profile. You can also use for the development of a new network, that means creation of the friends or online search. People are using LinkedIn for job search or so, and you can go for your content sharing, album sharing or Google photos, videos and audio sharing day in and day out. On WhatsApp we are sharing n number of good morning messages and all those things. Apart from this, you can use the social networking services for emergency responses. So very important information can be communicated to some of the dedicated channels and social networking sites day in and day out. Governments is also using such services to educate the citizens of the country. So you can develop your profile, you can create your profile, you can go for the emergency response services, you can go for education, networking, content sharing, and number of things can be available with the help of the social networking. But there are some advantages and there are also some disadvantages of using the social networking. You can understand that we can have an instant communication and emergency responses can be managed. Apart from this, we can go for the sharing of the knowledge and we can create our profile, and we can build and expand our network globally. But there are some of the issues. Likewise, there is a privacy concern wherein due to the breach of or hacking or cracking or whatever cyber attack, your privacy can be lost. You can there can be a fraud, there can be misinformation spread. Apart from this, many a times we are addicted to the addiction risk. Likewise, frequently we are checking our mobiles and frequently we are going to our email again and again and again. So there is addiction risk. Apart from this, cyber bullying and mental health impacts are also very much related to the social networking part, because people generally become quite habitual to frequently go through their Facebook and update the status and go to WhatsApp account, and this is a psychological issue also. So there are instant communication. Say you need to understand that when power comes, it comes with great responsibility. So when you are using the social network, you are supposed to use the social networks with a great responsibility, so that you are also safe and you are using the social networking tools in an effective manner. Now, there are some of the social networking safety tips. Firstly, that you should abide by the laws and ensure social media is used only for the legal and ethical purposes. Apart from this, you should use proper security the mechanism tools, antivirus or firewalls or whatever, and protect your username and password. Apart from this, verifications, your friend many a time times false friend requests are being made, and you are supposed to verify that whether it is an authentic request or not. Apart from this, many a times we are not signing out from our account. So if we are already signed in, somebody may use our account services of our account. So we should frequently sign out, and we should have the sign out practice, and we should protect our profile. If the profile is not protected, it can be mispropagated across the social media network, and the communication language should be respectful. So these are some of the safety tips which you should adhere to while going to your social networking sites. So because you need to understand that if you are not properly and legally and in respectful manner, you are not using the social networking into your life, then it may also create some problems. Now there are some of the tools like blogging. Blogging is one of the now promising thing which students and teachers and corporate world is using day in and day out to earn the money also and to get themselves educated. And so blogs are nothing but the websites where the entries are written in as information or news at a particular subject, and you may write your blog on any of the subject, be it food, health, information, or information about exam dates or whatever. And the blog, the components of blog is about, say, text, images, media components, and most of the blogs are textual, but you may have some interactivity into your blogs, and there are tools available for that. And you can provide the links or to other web pages or blogs. In addition, the blogs also allows you to leave comments on the interactive format, because you need to invite the audience to your site. You need to invite the audience to your blog. So how you are going to market your blog? So you need to put the link of your blogs onto wherein, say, some other blog is going on, some other website is going on, wherein some chat discussion is going on. You can also incorporate the link of your blog. The persons will get aware of that such type of blog also exists, and they can go for the services of that blog also. But when developing the blog, many questions comes into the mind that what type of blog should I create, what should be the content, and how should I update the blog, how should I market my blog, and so on and so forth. So the blogging itself involves the anatomy, and the anatomy of the blog involves the content which is to be incorporated in a blog. It is comprised of text, images, media components. Apart from this, you need to have the interactivity component, wherein you can expect the comments from the audience or the feedback from the readers. And the authorship, you can developing a blog and maintaining the blog is not an easy task. You need to have new ideas, new concepts day in and day out. So the authorship of the blog may be single or multiple. You can invite multiple authors to contribute to the blog. Apart from this, there should be a variety of the subjects. There should be subject variety. That means you can take the diverse topics, be it related to the food or health or economics or security or whatever. And you need to increase the popularity of your blog. But there are different ways and means to enhance the popularity of your blog. So these components are related to the anatomy of your blog, that is the content, interactivity, authorship, subject variety, and the popularity. Now the first question is that how to start a blog. Then in order to start a blog, firstly you should have a good service provider, and there are n number of service providers like LiveJournal, Blogger, WordPress.com, Zanga, Tumblr, Webs. These are some of the prominent service providers which are facilitating for the blogging services, and you can make your blog a public blog or a private blog depending upon your requirements. We are going to discuss what is the difference between private and the public blog. A private blog is a blog which is password protected, wherein you are supposed to register for the account, properly sign in, and then after you can go for the blogging part. Apart from this, you can make some few sample postings to test your blog and have an idea of look and feel before the blog is published. So you need to understand that the blog can be of different type. What type of blog you are interested in? There can be a corporate blog, there can be a category based blog, there can be a media specific blog. The fundamental difference in between the three is that the corporate blog is ideal for projecting the organizational culture and the branding, whereas the category based blog is suitable for focusing on the specific interests like travel, health, economy, finance, or also and so forth. And the media specific blog is best for leveraging the particular media types like video links or news. You can have, say, for the news channel, or you want to write an article, you want to be a movie critic or whatever. So you can express those things in the media specific blog. So there are different service providers for the blogging. Likewise, I had already said that LiveJournal, Blogger, WordPress.com, Zanga, Tumblr, and Webs are the prominent blogging service providers, and they can be utilized for different purposes. Likewise, LiveJournal offers community features and customization option, whereas Blogger is simple and easy to use, ideal for the beginner parts, and WordPress is versatile with extensive theme and plugins. So generally in the industry, WordPress is very frequently used, and because of the simplicity you use and number of plugins are available, I personally prefer this one. Zanga is known for its personal and diary-like blogs. You can go to the different blogs and you will find that there are a variety of blogs. And Tumblr is popular for multimedia content and social sharing, whereas Webs is providing the website building tools along with blogging. So you can use WordPress.com, whereas because of n number of plugins, you can easily customize your blog, and you can incorporate n number of content into it, likewise text, video, multimedia, animation, or whatever you want to put in, you can easily put in. So the second important question is that the blog should be private or public. Now the public blogs are the blogs which are accessible to everyone and suitable for the broad audience. Say you want to have a broadcast and you want to just make a news readily available to all, then you should go for the public blog. But the private blog is wherein something is, say, because what I said, that you can there is a problem of misspread of the information also. So in a public blog, when there is no control, likewise who has logged in, who has posted the content, anybody can read it, and then so it is quite less manageable. So the private blogs are wherein you are supposed to log in and you can get the authentic information, so they are password protected and ideal for personal and exclusive content. Now, so far as the blog testing and the promotional process is concerned, firstly, it is always recommended that you create a sample posting, and after posting, you just see the look and feel of the content which is posted onto the blog. So develop an initial content and test it onto the blog and just see how the look and feel is there. Then after evaluating the look and feel of the blog, then you can publish the blog onto the URL. So this is the blog testing process. Now, after you created the blog, but how you can engage the audience? So blog engaging itself involves a cycle, and you can you're going to engage the viewers. The first important thing is that you're supposed to leave the comments, and or rather than you can firstly visit to the other blogs. And you leave your comments over there and into their comment sections, so that their audience can learn that okay, some other blog is also available. So after visiting other blogs, you can leave the comments and share your blog address, and this will help you to attract the visitors to your blog, and this is how you can this is one of the strategy. But as it is already said that development of the blog itself requires n number of efforts. So blog updation itself itself involves some steps. So day in and day out, you're supposed to create a new content, develop fresh and engaging material. And in order to develop fresh and engaging material, you can say that you can share your authorship. You can invite multiple authors who can contribute to your blog. And you can publish the content onto your blog and critically analyze the comments of the visitors which are coming onto your site, onto your blogs. After looking into their feedbacks, their comments, their requirements, their suggestions, you can always update your blog as per their requirements, and this will be having a better return to the readers. Now, blogging is again quite challenging, because many a times if you are not developing a blog in a proper manner, then this may invite some legal issues. So there are some of the things which one should concentrate on while doing the blogging. So how to do the blog responsibly is, firstly, you need to have the understanding that what are the legal issues, what could be, what type of topics, what type of content you should take into your blog, so that the legality is not invited onto your blogging services. So you should always ensure that the content should not violate the laws and the confidentiality. Apart from this, the second important thing is that you should protect the confidentiality and do not disclose the personal or organizational secrets onto your blogs. Apart from this, you should exclude the office matters and keep the workplace discussion off the blogs. And finally, you should maintain the respectful language and use of non-parliamentary language, not use of any offensive language or abusive language should be avoided. So again, so far as the blogging is concerned, again there are some advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, we had already discussed that we can share in a collaborative environment, we can share our ideas. There we can have the interactive comments. Apart from this, it is quite popular among the students. It is one of the resource which is frequently used by the students to learn. But there are time commitments. Within the fixed slot of time, you are supposed to develop the blog, and you can expect a potential criticism. So you need to have a consistently developed content. So this is all about this web applications part 2, and I hope you understood that what are roles and responsibilities of working with the applications like blogging or wiki or online education. And I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you.